Hello, it's good to see you again. One of the songs we did together last time we met was called Do, Re, Mi. Do you remember that one? It's from that wonderful musical, The Sound of Music by Rodgers and Hammerstein. We've talked about that one a couple times before. Well, in that musical, the character Maria sings a little song to introduce Do, Re, Mi, the song that she sings to the children. And so I thought it'd be fun to start today by sharing my own little version of Maria's song. So here it is. Let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. When we meet, we begin with hand washing. And today's hand washing song is Do, Re, Mi, Do, Re, Mi, Do, Re, Mi. Today's scrubbing song just happens to be Do, Re, Mi, Do, Re, Mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Let's turn that water on. Shh. Turn it off and do it together with our soap. Bum, 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 bum. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, 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 oh. Haha. All right, let's rinse off that soap. Turn off the water and dry our hands. Thank you for joining me for that song. You know, that's a really good song to do, especially when your hands are more dirty. Like, let's say you've been doing an art project and your hands are all covered with glue or paint or clay or something like that. That song, Do, Re, Mi, is a little bit longer, so it's really good to get all that stuff off your hands. Well, I have been so fortunate in my life, and feel so grateful for music in my life. It's been with me ever since I can remember. My parents were both music teachers, and many members of my extended family had jobs that were extremely connected to music in many different ways. And so it's just always been a part of who I am. I grew up singing and playing in bands, singing in choirs and doing music classes, things like that. So I really love this next song because it's called Thank You for the Music, because I do feel so thankful for it and for getting to share music with other people, like with you. So I thought it'd be fun for us to learn this song together today. This is actually just a part of a larger song called Thank You for the Music by a Swedish band called ABBA. And this song and I are about the same age. Isn't that interesting? We were born at about the same time. So here it is, Thank You for the Music, and this is the chorus. So I'm going to sing it for you first, and then we'll go over the words and the melody. Okay? It sounds like this. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Yeah, so it starts out, thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Will you repeat after me? I'll do it again. Thank you for the music. The songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. I like that this song asks questions. Who can live without music? Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. Like this person really wants to know, who can live without music? I don't think anyone can. Let's take it from the beginning because there are kind of a lot of lyrics, aren't there? All right, so it starts, thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Let's do it together. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Great. And then it says, thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. And then it asks that question, who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. And then it goes on to ask even more questions. What would life be? Without a song or a dance, what are we? Let's do some back and forth on that. What would life be? Without a song or a dance, what are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Let's do that second part of the song. So I'll sing it and then we'll go back together. What would life be without a song or a dance? Who are we? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Let's do that again. So we start with, what would life be? What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? You know, I like that because it reminds us that singing and dancing, all of those arts like that, are so essential to humans, to people, right? I don't think the human race could actually survive without music and the arts and dancing, all these different things, right? They're so important. Okay, back to the song. I get so distracted by all these ideas, don't I? It's fun to think about, though. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Let's do that again. What would life be? What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Okay, let's do it all together again. Some more back and forth with a little longer sections. All right, here we go. I'll sing first and you repeat. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty, what would life be? I ask in all honesty, what would life be? That part's a little trickier, right? Let's do that again. I ask in all honesty, what would life be? Now your turn. Let's keep going. Without a song or a dance, what are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Great. Thank you for doing this with me. Let's now sing the whole song together, starting with Thank You for the Music. And I just want to note that the melody does a really interesting thing. It reminds me of Happy Trails, right? How on Happy Trails our voices kind of went like this, do 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 do, right? But this song goes, thank you for the music. Really close little steps. Those are called half steps. They're not even whole steps between notes. They're half steps. So it goes down just a little bit. Thank you for the music. Isn't that cool? Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. All right, let's do that together all the way through now. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Oh, that melody's a little tricky, isn't it? Thank you for the music, for giving it to me. There we go. I want to say that to you too. Thank you for the music. Every time we get to spend time doing this together, sharing music, sharing our thoughts and questions or ideas about all these things, I feel so honored and privileged. So thank you. Thank you for this music that we're making together. People have been trying to put this idea of the power and the meaning of music into words for centuries, trying to explain everything that it means to them. And so when I was trying to figure out how to express what music means to me, I did some research, like that I love to do. And I found some wonderful writings by a few different people about music that I thought expressed really well what music is or what it does. And the first one that I wanted to share with you is this. Music is a piece of art that goes in the ears straight to the heart. I'm not sure who wrote that, but I really like it. I'm going to say it again. Music is a piece of art that goes in the ears straight to the heart. The second quote I wanted to share is, where words fail, music speaks. And I think that just perfectly captures what I've been trying to say this whole time. Where words fail, like where the words just aren't working to explain something, music speaks. We talked a little bit about this last time too, where I was saying that, sometimes when I feel sad, I like to sing this song, Stormy Weather. Don't know why, there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather, right? And that helps me feel better because this song has a way of speaking to me through the music in a way that just talking about it couldn't necessarily do. So I thought it'd be nice. Oh, I meant to tell you who said that. Where words fail, music speaks. This is actually really interesting. The person who said that was Hans Christian Andersen. And Hans Christian Andersen was actually a really famous author. And you probably know many of the stories that he wrote. He wrote many fairy tales. And I think it's so interesting that as an author, he's writing words all the time. But he recognizes that even with his words, he couldn't possibly explain everything that music can. So yes, Hans Christian Andersen was a Danish author, and he wrote many fairy tales like The Little Mermaid, The Snow Queen, The Ugly Duckling, and The Princess and the Pea. Oh, so many different stories that we all know and love, right? Anyway, I thought it'd be nice to spend a little bit of time today doing some listening together and seeing if we can't hear and imagine what the music is trying to speak to us while we listen. So when I listen, sometimes I find it helpful to close my eyes. There are quite a few things you can do when you're listening to really focus in on the music. So if we close our eyes to get rid of the visual distractions, then that's something that can help. You can also imagine your ears are opening up and extending past you to allow all of the sound in. So you can imagine your ears opening up, and you can allow pictures to start forming in your brain or ideas that the music is giving you. Music can actually speak to people in many different ways, depending on who you are. So I might hear a song and think that it sounds really happy or joyful, but you might hear the same song and think, ooh, that sounds, I don't know, any way that you might want to describe it. So let's do a little listening together now. I'm going to play some snippets from our wonderful book that has our goodbye song melody that I like to play, the orchestral version. This book is Allegro. This is the book by David Miles with all these wonderful illustrations by Anita Bargiani. All right, so here's our first one we're going to listen to together. Here we go. Are you ready to listen? Okay, here it is. Wow. Did you imagine anything while you were listening to that? That was a piece called, of course I know what it's called. It's called Morning Mood, and it's from a play called Peer Gynt, and that was from a Norwegian composer named Edvard Grieg. Grieg wrote, well, all these composers that I'm going to share wrote many amazing pieces of music. But yes, that was called Morning Mood, or sometimes it's just called Morning. Now I have a similar song to play, and I'm interested to hear what you will imagine when you're hearing this one. Here we go. Here's our next one. Wow. How do you feel when you listen to that song? I have to say that both of those songs to me feel very peaceful. Morning Mood is about the beginning of the day, right? And I feel like it's a lot about hope and the start of this brand new day. And this second piece that we listened to is called Clair de Lune, and it's by a French composer named Claude Debussy. Clair de Lune is basically like the light of the moon. That's what it means in French. And so how interesting to have these two pieces of music that can bookend the day, starting out with the morning and then finishing up with Clair de Lune. Well, this next song that I want to share has a very different feeling. It's called Adagio in G minor. So I'll play it and let's see what you think. You can choose to close your eyes, or you also don't have to. That's up to you. All right, let's listen. To me, I feel like this is an example of where the music is speaking, and I don't even have words enough to share what this song makes me feel. I'll try a little bit though. To me, it feels so sorrowful, like this music, this composer was somehow able to capture a deep sadness in this piece. I wonder what you thought of it when you were hearing it. Well, this song is by, well, it's actually a little bit of a mystery. It's been credited to an Italian man named Remo Giazzotto, but he said that he actually got the idea from a little snippet of a song that he found by a really famous Italian composer named Tommaso Albinoni. But it's interesting because he kind of changed his story partway through. At first he said, oh, I actually got the melody from Tommaso Albinoni, but then later on he changed his story and he said, oh, no, I wrote it all by myself. I always think it's fun to find mysteries behind the song. We don't really know this song was written a very long time ago, but we do know, or at least I feel that it's very powerful. Well, I have a couple more that I'd like to share. All right. Which one? Oh, yes, here we go. You ready? Haha. Wow. To me, that song feels so triumphant. Right? I just think it's thrilling. That piece is called, The Great Gate of Kiev, and it's based on a painting from this whole group. It's called a suite of music called Pictures at an Exhibition. So this man, Modest Mussorgsky, let me try that name again. Modest Mussorgsky. Yes, he was an Italian composer. He was inspired by his friend's art exhibit. He had painted all these wonderful paintings, and so he wrote this particular piece based on a painting of the Great Gate of Kiev. And later on, actually, Mussorgsky wrote this as a piano piece, and then later on, his friend, this composer who's also very famous, Maurice Ravel, who's a French composer, came along and he wrote orchestra parts so that all these other instrumentalists could play along. Well, I have one more to share with you. Here we go. I bet you'll have heard this one before. I had to remind myself to really open up my ears to focus on that one. Oh, wow, that piece is called Ode to Joy. Isn't that right on? To me, it feels so joyful. Wow, and maybe it sounds to you, maybe it also sounds exciting. Or, I don't know. What would you call it? Yes, that was Ode to Joy by German composer Ludwig van Beethoven. Wonderful. Well, I had plans to share a few other things today too, but my goodness, we just have so much to do. So I think that we should end with our question of the day and then our goodbye song, and then we can do the other song next time we meet together. That'll be good. Let's see. So our question of the day is about listening. Since we've just been sharing all this music together, listening together. So, would you rather listen to a song with no words, just instruments playing like we've been listening to now? Or would you rather listen to a song that does have words, lyrics with singing? All right, well, our goodbye song as I said before, is also from this book. So let's listen to that melody and then we can sing it together. To me, this melody by Antonin Dvorak sounds so hopeful. All right, here we go. All right, let's sing it together. We're adding our lyrics to it. It's so hard to start with this recording. Let's try again. Sing adieu, adios, now our music ends. Sayonara, guten Tag, mahalo, thank you, friends. Thank you, friends. Thank you for the music. I'll see you next time.